everyone, welcome to my first video of 2026. I hope you're all having a fantastic first week of the year. So my Valentine's collection launched yesterday, so I have some orders to pack up. I know I'm gonna need to sew up a few book sleeves because I didn't make that many larges, so we'll definitely be doing that. But before we get started with orders and packing, I want to make another heartfelt garland to go over on my bookshelf. I have never been one to decorate for Valentine's Day, but with Christmas down, it just feels very empty and I need some festivity and joy and colors. So I'm going to be making another one of these to go over on my bookshelf. It's such an easy craft and cute decor idea. So if you want to make your own, I'm going to show you how. All you use is felt, something to cut out the hearts, some ribbon, and double-sided tape. And I actually made this one over on Instagram Reels. So if you want to watch how I made this one above my desk, then definitely go check that out. So we're gonna do that first, and then we'll get started on packing orders and sewing up some book sleeves. So huge thank you to anyone that ordered my Valentine's collection. Let's go ahead and get started with making this heartfelt garland. Turned out so cute, and it's really easy to make with just the felt, cutting it out with my Cricut, and then gluing it to this ribbon. I also made one for my desk area, but I just made these ones a little bit larger so they'd fill in this space, and I filmed an Instagram reel making this one. But yeah, a super simple project to decorate for Valentine's Day. I also got a couple different really pretty fabrics that I want to sew something with. I'm thinking about turning one of the fabrics into pajama shorts, but I don't have the waistband elastic, so I need to get that. So I'll definitely film that in a video when I decide to make those. But let's go ahead and print off all of the order labels and see what I need to make and get all of these orders packed up. That way I can ship them out tomorrow. I'm gonna start with Tamara's. Tamara got 4 bookmarks and a clear sticker. I know I need to make some of the floral TBR bookmarks. That is my most popular one. So I'm gonna go ahead and restock on those. We also have a rose TBR bookmark, which is the one that launched yesterday with the Valentine's collection. And it might be my new favorite TBR bookmark, and then 1 clear sticker. So let's go ahead and get started. Next order is for Mackenzie. Mackenzie got a small Sew in Love book sleeve, which is one of my favorites. I love how this one looks. And then also a large Valentine's Day book sleeve, which I have the fabric cut out, but I still need to put it all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and iron all these pieces, cut out the batting, and then I'll be ready to sew. Okay, before I pack Mackenzie's order, I want to print off a bookmark that I designed as a freebie to go with all of the book sleeve orders. So I'm gonna go ahead and print that off and cut it out. So I probably won't get to these today. So I just want to go ahead and show you the two fabrics that I got. So I got this one, which is just giving very like whimsical, cozy. I thought this would be really cute on a book sleeve, but I also would really like this on maybe like a makeup bag or even as pajama shorts or pants. It's just very pretty and I love this fabric for spring. And then the other new fabric I got is this one with all of these different kinds of bows and ribbons. I just thought it was very pretty. And I think this one would look really nice either on a book sleeve or a wristlet or a makeup bag. This one could be really cute as a boxy makeup bag. And I do plan on filming a complete room tour. So how I organize all my sewing stuff and all of that in an upcoming video. But yeah, those are the two new fabrics I got. Very cute. I'll probably launch those with a spring collection. I know my Valentine's collection just launched yesterday, but I'm already brainstorming spring. And this one is just very spring to me. And I just love how like whimsical and cute it is. Next order is for Suzanne. Suzanne has actually ordered from me a few times, so thank you so much. One of the best feelings as a small business owner is whenever a customer returns and orders again, and knowing that you liked my products enough to continue to support me means so much. So Suzanne got a large Valentine bouquet book sleeve, a small Roses Are Red, which is another one of my favorites. I love this fabric and I think the inside fabric is super cute. Suzanne also got a rose TBR bookmark, which I still need to add the hardware and tassel. My first ever scrunchies. So Suzanne, definitely let me know what you think since these are my first ever scrunchies going out. I still need to make the pink satin and then I'll be able to pack these up. I also made like a little cardboard cutout to package them with and add a little branding, so we'll need to print that out. But I'm very excited to be launching scrunchies, and these are just the first of many. I couldn't decide if I wanted to offer these as singles or just stick to the set. First collection, I'm just doing the set, and then for future collections, maybe I'll offer them individually. And then a large All My Heart book sleeve, which I do not have made. So I need to go ahead and cut the fabric for that. Then we'll sew up the scrunchie and get Suzanne's order packed up. A bunch of you recommended the Ulfra rotary cutter, so I did order one. It's supposed to be here today. I'm very excited to try it out and see how it compares to the Fiskars one. Ooh, that's nice. And I love that it's automatic release and stuff. Nice. Very excited for all of my sewing launches this year. I'm already brainstorming ideas for my spring collection and what new product I want to launch with that one. Because as I mentioned in my last video, one of my goals for this year is to launch a new product with every new collection. So I want to practice zippers a lot over the next few months before my spring collection. That way I can potentially launch either wallets or zipper pouches, maybe boxy makeup bags. I definitely want to do something new for each collection. While I wait for the iron to heat up, I want to show you all what I've done with my bookshelves in the hallway. So we ended up adding a third bookshelf, and I'm really sorry if my voice is super echoey in this hallway, but I was running out of room, so I went ahead and added a third one. And unfortunately, we are in a rental, so we can't really screw anything to the wall. Otherwise, I would totally do floor to ceiling bookshelves, but this is how they're looking. And then I just have 2 empty shelves here. I did go ahead and front face a few just to fill in some of the space, but a lot of these are Fairy Loot special edition books, so like all of these sprayed edges. Another big goal for me this year is to get through a lot of my physical TBR. I think I've read probably half of what is here. So let me know, what are some goals or resolutions that you set for 2026? I have a few. If you watched my last video, then I mentioned some of the other ones that I have for this year. As a small business owner, content creator, artist, bunch of different things there. But this is another one for my reading soul, is to get through a bunch of this. So here's how I'm packaging the scrunchies. I made this little heart that says Valentine Collection Scrunchies. And then at the bottom, it just says handmade with love, pink satin, red velvet, and white knit. Almost perfectly. Thank you all so much for your orders. I hope you all love everything, and it means so much. So now I need to organize my room a little bit. I do have one more order for Deborah, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get to it before I lose light, because I do need to sew one of the In Bloom large book sleeves. So I'm gonna save Deborah's order and do it off camera or finish it up tomorrow. The Valentine bouquet wristlet, a Santa bookmark, which is always kind of fun when people order seasonal things outside of their season or holiday. And then I got another rose TBR bookmark. You all seem to be really liking this one, which makes me so happy because it's definitely one of my favorites, and I love how it turned out. So yeah, I'll save Deborah's order for later today. That way I can just kind of work on that off camera and won't have to worry about filming and lighting. But thank you so much, Deborah, for your order. But let's go ahead and clean and organize. Quite a chaotic mess around here. I just kind of have corners of stuff just kind of packed around. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit and get ready to make a new mess when I sew Deborah's order, but at least I can start fresh and have a clean space. So I have an extra satin scrunchie here that I think I'm going to claim for myself because I don't have one yet. Thank you so much for watching this video. Happy New Year, and a huge thank you to everyone who placed an order. It really means so much, and I hope you all love everything. Next week, I'm gonna sew some new projects. I wanna make myself a quilted tote bag. I am thinking I'm going to attempt the pajama shorts and whatever else I get up to. So I will see you next week. Bye.